Hey, welcome back to my channel, everybody. So, I'm here to review, talk about Hold Your Breath on Hulu. It's a Hulu original, and the main character actually was in another Hulu original movie called Run. I knew I recognized her from something. I'm pretty sure she was in some other stuff as well. So this takes place in the 1930s during the Dust Bowl. If anybody's familiar with American history, when they went out west, they tried to farm, but the soil was not really good. So when the winds would pick up, it would slash the dirt everywhere, and it got to the point where you would have dust storms, and people had to, try to cover all the cracks in their homes. People had to walk around with stuff covering their face because it was literally like, imagine, I guess, like a tornado or something with just dirt and debris everywhere, right? So the woman, she's there with her two children. One of her children passed, and her husband is away at work. So this is under the title of a horror movie. I feel like, in my opinion, it's more of a mystery psychological thriller, because during the movie we're under this impression that there's this mythical creature called the Gray Man who appears in the dust, in the dirt. He takes the form of humans sometimes, and he can come in the house as dirt. And so during the movie, I think they're trying to push the idea that the mother is possessed by the dustman, because she's starting to do all this crazy stuff. She's hallucinating, she's seeing things. Towards, I would say, the lower, middle, and beginning of the end of the movie, I'm kind of in the air, because I think they wanted to make it seem as if she was having hallucinations, like there was no Gray Man. She was having some kind of psychotic break, because the eldest daughter eventually, while there was a dust storm, her mother had a rope attached to her so she could find her way back to the home, and the daughter untied it basically to just let her go out there and just die, because she had put their lives at risk so much that the oldest daughter was like, I just gotta let you go. There was actually a moment in the movie, if you have watched it, where she was about to stab her mom, but her little sister was behind her, and so she didn't. So this stranger comes in, and he's a real person, but then while the mother's hallucinating, it's kind of like he's the Gray Man. The Gray Man is coming as this person. The mother accidentally kills somebody because she thought they were the Gray. She basically loses her mind towards the end of the movie. So the way this movie ends, to me, I think they want to leave it open into interpretation, because it's never really solidified that the Gray Man really did possess her body and had her doing all this, or if maybe she had some kind of psychotic break, maybe due to losing a child, right? It reminds me of that movie Doubt with it was it Meryl Streep or Glenn Close, one of the two. I think it was Meryl Streep. It ended in a way where you weren't sure, right? If the I don't want to say preacher, but the priest, it was left in the air if the priest actually sexually abused the child or not. I feel like in Hold Your Breath, it's kind of like open to interpretation. Like, was she really possessed by this? Because in the movie, we never did see a Gray Man figure. We just saw dust. We saw ominous scenes. We saw the mom losing it, and in her mind, she felt that because she just learned this story from her daughter and read it from her daughter, and then so it's like, did she get into some kind of psychosis with this? So there's mixed reviews about this movie, and I can understand why, because some people don't like to have endings where it's kind of just left open, you know. I feel like I do like the fact that the children. I hate that she had to die, but she was going to kill all of them plus herself. She was just totally out there. So the older daughter did what she had to do. But like I said, I am glad that it ended with the two children catching a train, moving on to literally greener pastures, because they were out there in the Dust Bowl. There was no plantation, no vegetation. It rained one time in the movie. So they were dealing with a drought. They were pretty much living hand to mouth out there in the dirt, the dust. So I'm glad that it had a happy ending. I do wish we could have, because the reason why I don't put this under horror, I put it more under like mystery, psychological thrillers, because we really didn't see like the horror thing. We didn't see the gray man. You know what I mean? We just saw a mother unraveling. So, but I think it's definitely something to have a discussion about. You know, like grief. Did she just lose her mind from losing a child? I have never experienced that, so I can't speak on it. I can't say how it would feel. And I hope I never have to feel that. And my heart definitely goes out to any of you that are watching this that have experienced the loss of a child. But yeah, I wouldn't put it under horror. Hulu did, but this is more of a psychological mind thing. All right. Shout out to my 83 subscribers. Shout out to the rest of you as well. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, share, and feel free to comment and let me know, what do you think about Hold Your Breath. Peace and blessings to you all. Until next time.